This episode is brought to you by Shady Brook Farms. If you're looking for ways to make mealtime healthier in the new year, make your favorite recipes with turkey from Shady Brook Farms. Take the pressure off, keep it simple and tasty without sacrificing flavor for nutrition. Whether you want a delicious sandwich or a post-workout protein, Shady Brook Farms turkey can do it all. Visit shadybrookfarms.com for recipe inspiration and to find retailers near you. Shady Brook Farms. Eat what you love.
Welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, where we explore all things books, business, and bullshit. My favorite bees. I'm your host, the fairy coin mother, Cinquanta Cox-Smith of www.cinquantacoxsmith.com. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, episode 208. It is the last week of the year, week 52. We made it. I don't even know what to say, but I do want to give my year in recap, some updates, kind of things to look forward to. And I want to check in with you guys, see what has been going on. And I'm just super excited to go ahead and jump into this episode. So the biggest thing that I would say that this year has brought me is a lot of peace. Sometimes we get so deep into what everybody else has going on, and the best thing that I could have done for myself a lot of the times was to disconnect even more, to sit with myself more, to do the work more, focus on me and my immediate family and the things that I had going on, because I have a hard time of focusing. And that I'm just going to say, I really have a hard time focusing. And sometimes I get overwhelmed, and sometimes I'm irritated. Sometimes I'm snappy. But a lot of things that I do know is I have been able to understand myself and how I'm feeling and what I need to do when I get into these moods or these waves of depression, or when my anxiety is ramped up, or I'm just irritable. So a lot of things that I've done for peace is my edibles, just talking, just sitting, watching movies, healing my inner child. So a lot of peace and healing came out of 2023, and I can say that I have approached so many obstacles and things with peace. And it's so funny, I wrote something in my notes app. So I wrote, when I say I have been minding my business real hard and being peaceful, it feels amazing. So if you think anything I say is negative or coming from a mean-spirited place, that is not my intention. If we have too many interactions like that, where I feel the energy is negative, or it's very combative, or it's always I have to look at myself like, what just happened? You don't have to worry about me no more, right? Because I know I'm coming with peace and love, and I've done the work. So I feel maybe you should too. And until then, it's just not a situation or environment I want to be in. People are going to have a hard time with that. People are going to have a hard time with you being peaceful, not rowdy. People have a hard time with growth. And it's so crazy because people feel like your growth and the way you change and evolve is a direct attack on them. And it's not. It's just that this relationship may no longer serve me. I'm in a different place, and we're not growing at the same pace. Sometimes we can wait for others to grow and evolve, but sometimes we have to leave them so they can grow and evolve for themselves. Parenting has been different. 2 teenagers has been rough. They have, grown to have their own thoughts and feelings. And I am okay with listening. I'm okay with listening. And I am always learning with my children. Okay? In a marriage, it's communication. It's communicating when you don't want to communicate. It's communicating when you rather not say a word. Okay? We gotta push past the uncomfortable conversations, situations, and realize that working as a team always suits you better than working against each other. And I think when people look at me and my husband, sometimes they're like, oh, I just love you. Like when I say we talk, even when it's not fun, we have fun together. We spend a lot of time together doing things. We keep a lot to ourselves. We don't sit a lot of times and, tell a lot of people what's going on in our marriage. So then there's no outside noise that affects our relationship. Not even really with our kids. We stand as a united front, but we do have healthy arguments and healthy conversations as a family. So I'm excited about so many things. But some of the things that weren't fun this year, moving sucked. We were in a whirlwind of a home buying situation that did not work out, that extremely sucked. When I say this has been one of the hardest PCS moves of our lives, and hopefully it is the last one, but if it's not, oh well, we soldier on, right? But I'm going to say from May to even up until now, and probably into the new year, this move has weighed heavy on us. We have been in uncomfortable situations. We have spent X amount of money just trying to make sure that our children are comfortable. It's just been, woo. And I'm not even going to get into details, but just know that I know from this situation that I have changed, because I could have really been in jail behind someone doing some foul shit. And I know a lot of times we hear about horror stories in the home buying process and, people getting, just done wrong by realtors or the sellers or the builders or closing agents, just so many different things. And I'm here to tell you that just keep prayer in it, right? Just keep prayer in it, and read everything. So, I don't know, I probably talked about it before, but last year I really seriously got back into working out at the top of last year. I would say, or was it this year? It was sometime. I know I've been working out for a while and it hasn't been as consistent, but I have been pretty consistent this year. Before we even left Texas, I love home workouts. I did go to the gym a few times, but I love working out at home. I work from home. It's just a lot easier to be comfortable. I have, weights and things like that. So all of that just makes sense for me. It just makes, things better, and I can appreciate what I have going on just a little bit better from that. So even though you may have not seen me post about working out or things like that, I was my heaviest after COVID when I left Virginia. I don't even know how much I weighed because I did not step on the scale. And I still don't really fuck with the scale. Only when I go to the doctor and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it is. Ooh, all right. But with that being said, once we got settled, here, I started back working out. because the move was crazy. But during the move, me and my husband would still work out. I was riding bike a lot, all of these things that just made me feel better. So I decided to go ahead and create a workout motivation channel. And it's not me doing tutorials because I'm not an expert in that, but from me watching others, I have been motivated to work out and stay consistent. So I now just want to provide that type of motivation for others. Because it has helped me to stay pretty consistent, wake up every day and say, I choose to work out, whether it's 1 time a day, 2 times a day, on the weekend. And I know how motivation works. I know that, I have people who watch me, who are inspired by me. I not only want to inspire you to make money, but I want to inspire you to be healthy. I want to inspire you to be mentally healthy as well, because I have talked about my therapy journey, my depression and my anxiety. I've talked about military life. I've talked about raising teens. So there's been so many different things that I've talked about, but those are some of the main things. And I don't think I've talked really about the physical part of like working out. So that is part of the books, business, and bullshit. The bullshit, we just throw all the bullshit into the category. It could be good bullshit, bad bullshit. But that's what I created. So my YouTube channel, the new one, is called Sweat with Smiley. And I'll just be posting shorts, sped up videos of my workouts, full workout videos, and then showing you the actual workouts that I do, maybe on the screen. I'm new to the fitness world on YouTube, so I don't know exactly how it works, but I'm willing to learn. It's not going to be perfect, and I don't care, because working out is not perfect. Working out for beginners is not perfect. I'm not going to do every exercise right. I'm going to get tired. I'm going to stop. I am not going to hit my goal, but I'm going to show up. So if you are looking for someone who is going to show up no matter what, I'm sick right now, so if I sound horrible, that's it. But I got up this morning and I got in 20 minutes of cardio. So if you're looking for that type of motivation, that's what I want to provide. I haven't figured out a schedule yet. I don't know if I'm just going to upload one workout a week on like Wednesdays and then upload shorts whenever I can. But I do have content that I've recorded from a while, because it's been beneficial for me to just record time lapse, to hold myself accountable. So every time I get up, I do like about 5-minute time lapse of my videos, and I send it to my husband just so he can know, okay, I got up, I worked out. Please, thank you for keeping me accountable. It's something he might look forward to now. Now moving on to my YouTube channel, where a lot of the print on demand stuff is. So I am throwing some of the workout stuff in there just because my channel is monetized. And that is my way of getting people from my channel who might be interested in fitness over to the new channel. Again, I don't know what the channel will do. I don't know if it'll grow. I don't know if it'll just be, again, accountability for myself, but whatever may happen is fine by me. Also, I am looking forward to doing some more interviews in the new year with some other like-minded people. Also on my podcast, trying to set up some things just to talk more about the journals and life after KDP. A lot of people are kind of like just through with KDP. So I'm excited to share the ups and downs, where we're uploading now and different platforms and things like that. But I'll be continuing with the videos. So what I'm going to do is check out all the videos that I did for the ways to make money selling in 2024 and see which ones were the most popular. And then maybe I'll go back and do a full tutorial on those items or those products or those platforms that people had questions about. So I'm excited about that. And really and truly and honestly, my biggest thing for next year is to follow no rules and just to have fun. I'm tired of making sure everything is perfect. I'm giving what I have. If it's unedited, If it's not completely perfect, I am showing up and giving what I have, because too many times I get here and I get to editing or I get to recording and I just have roadblocks after roadblocks. But I think the biggest lesson with that was showing me that it does not have to be perfect. It's the fact that I got up and I did it and I was able to do it. So just put it out. So I want to stop overthinking, and I want to have fun, and I want to be able to get my message across, but I don't want it to be so watered down or edited that the message is not received by the person that it is meant for. So I'm all about having fun, being more relaxed. I don't know why it's so hard for me to relax, but I really want to relax. So more spa days, more massages, more self-care, just more. And then just finding ways to be stress-free and peaceful. So I may not edit this podcast episode because I am short on time. So I'll merge part 1 and 2 together, because while I was recording part 1, someone called and it cut off. So I'll do that, but I'll throw a little bit of music behind it, maybe. If not, this is what you're going to get. But this is my year-end summary of, what has been going on for 2023 and what we can look forward to in 2024. This recap was quick but to the point, and I hope you guys all had a successful year, and I look forward to showing up on the podcast, the YouTube channel, and any other ways: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Threads. I might even be on Threads, So until next time, I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace.
Thank you so much for listening and subscribing to the Coins and Connections podcast. Don't forget to leave a review and join the conversation over on Facebook and Instagram using the hashtag Coins and Connections. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Cinquanta Cox-Smith and at Coins and Connections. You can shop all merch at www.coinsandconnections.com. I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace.